What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $20,758. We're down about 2.5%. What I want to do is take a look at Bitcoin here on the 1 week time frame, and we're going to work our way in. What I want to do is make this simple for people and kind of just give you my take on the market and what's going on. Currently, right now, it's always important to pay attention to the NASDAQ, S&P, and traditional stock market right now is down. So that can be weighing cryptocurrency down a little bit as well. But aside from that, guys, when we're just looking at the technicals here and we're looking at Bitcoin on the 1 week time frame, one of the most important things that we've been talking about is this 200-week moving average. And what you can see is the candle close that we had from last week, we didn't make it up above. We pushed up and we could not candle close up above that 200-week moving average. And that's an important area. That's at 22,779. And if we're not able to get back up above that, that's going to show several weeks here of rejection. You can see how many times we tried to go up, close up above it, and we couldn't. We wicked up above it, but we could not close up above it. So that shows weakness. And in my opinion, with that weakness, if we are to continue to get pushed to the downside, we're going to be looking at around $18,600 as potential support. Then we'd look down to around that $17,658 for support. But the main thing that I want to talk to you guys about is how you don't always have to be in a position and you don't always have to try to nail the bottom. One thing that's really helped me with this crypto cycle that I learned in 2017, this one, when we were in a downtrend, I wasn't trying to fight that downtrend. I've been patiently waiting for a good opportunity in cryptocurrency, and I haven't been forcing long positions. I'm not able to short crypto because of exchange issues in the United States. But in terms of long positions, I really haven't been trying to fight this downtrend. And that's helped me out so that I can trade the stock market and other different type of markets and keep that money moving, so you don't have the opportunity cost of being tied up in something that's in a downtrend while you're losing value as well. So the main thing that I can tell you that I've learned this time around is you want to be able to protect that money so that you can put it back in when you see a good uptrend. You don't always have to nail the bottom. What you're looking for is that trend reversal, and there's going to be plenty of percentage to the upside. You know, guys, if we do have a nice trend change to the upside out of here, there's going to be plenty of percent to make. But what you want to do is wait for that confirmation. And if we even look on the 1 day time frame here, we bounce out, you can see a lot of rejection. So as we tried to push up through this breakout, we just really did not get that follow through. You can see this doji candle here. A lot of profit taking up in this area. A lot of people didn't believe it. And now if we take a look at our retracement levels, we're back below this 0.618 depending on where we close today. And most likely, because of that, guys, what we'll have, or what we'll anticipate on the next bounce, is just going to be a lower high, and then we could start this downtrend. So it's something you got to be careful of. And that's why I try to talk about protecting profits and risk management. And if you are taking positions in this downtrend, then just do smaller position sizes so you don't get wrecked. That's the main thing I'm trying to tell you. You know, you want to be around this game long enough to watch a lot of price action so that you can see these things occur and that you can trust these moves are going to happen or not. And you can just really, you know, step back and take a look at things like this, guys. Say this is a bullish engulfing candle, above average volume. Say you wanted to play this right here, you stick your stop below. You would anticipate if this is going to start to move back to the upside, you'd get several days of follow through, and that's what happened. So just things like that. You know, you can look for bearish engulfing candles. I'll give you a good example of a bearish engulfing candle. Guys, I want to find you a good one here. And these are just examples as we're taking a look at these things. So guys, this is close enough just to give you an example here. Take a look at this bearish engulfing candle right here. See how it engulfs this bullish candle, and then look what happened after it. You can see this follow through, massive follow through. Move sideways and then even continue down from there. So looking at these things and you really utilizing stop losses, that's what's going to help you in this space, so that if you are wrong, you can get out. Okay, so when we're looking at this here, what Bitcoin has to do, we have to remember we're still in downtrend. We're trading below our 50-day moving average. That's going to be in red, and our 200-day moving average. What we need to do is come down here and set a higher low, higher than this 18,892. And then, like we talked about, most likely we have the space now to just create another lower high. So we're really going to have the bulls come back in to stretch and get up above that 24,287, which is going to be overhead resistance now. If we get into the 4-hour time frame, starting to lose this 200 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, which we've been trading up above. That's been since about July 14th or so. So that would be significant. We're starting to lose it on a little bit of volume, so we don't want to trade below that, but we are in a 4-hour downtrend, as you can see here. Lower highs and lower lows. If we get into the hourly, in terms of support, we would want to hold right around 20,700 is going to be our next area of support. But now, same deal, guys, we're creating room that we could just have another lower high if we're not able to get over top of 21,269. And what I'm talking about in this video essentially is that you don't always have to force positions. You don't always have to try to pick the bottom. There's going to be plenty of time for a trend change when we start to go back to the upside at some point. You know, people didn't have to nail the bottom down in here, guys. Imagine this, just to give you an example. So bottom last time of the cycle was around 4,000, 3,800, right in that range. So say we even go up to $10,000. We start entering at $10,000. Still look at the gains. Over 450% gains to the upside. So you don't always have to nail the bottom, and sometimes it's better to wait for that trend change and then jump on that once it's confirmed and try to ride that as long as you can. So when you're trying to buy in a downtrend, sometimes you can just keep getting bled to the downside and more and more and more, and then you start making irrational decisions. So just always wait for that trend to change, in my opinion, unless it's completely extreme oversold conditions in the downtrend and you want to jump in and play a quick reaction, then do that. But I just want to put that out there, guys. Right now I'm not in a position for cryptocurrency, patiently waiting, looking for a good opportunity. Wanted to let you guys know. God bless you all. Take care.